Well, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your birthday reading. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We are going to jump right in. Now, this is going to be a Celtic cross reading. I'm going to pull two oracle cards just to get the energy for you today. And if you're interested in the extended reading, it will be on Patreon. And the extended reading will have four specific readings: spirit message, like your spiritual energy, career and money, and then two love readings, one for couples and one for singles. Okay. We're going to end today with a crystal card. Now, about the crystal card, if you choose to wear that crystal during your birthday month, more power to you. I suggest it actually because it's coming out for you. If not, you can meditate thinking about that crystal. You can research it, whatever you prefer. Okay. All right. So let's get started into your birthday reading, Scorpio. Okay, so our first card is Shock of the New. Mm. And then Defend to the End the Worthwhile. Wow. This is so good. These are so good. Okay. So, Scorpio, let's get in it. Okay. So, the first thing I see is definitely new energy coming your way. Okay. This is something blossoming, something that is beautiful, right? And I feel like with this card, it's something that is worthwhile. Like it's something that you really want. And you might not even process right now that it's something that you want, but in the end, you will. That's the whole point, right? Um, you've actually made it. These are cards of success. And with success comes challenges, right? You have to make the mental decision, Scorpio, that you really want this thing, that it's for you, that it's worth your time and effort. It's worth your dedication. And we all know you have that, okay? You have that. Um, and it's worth that energy because I know that it does take a lot out of you to, I know people call it possessiveness, but to me, it's just dedication to something. That's the way it feels for me from you. And it takes a lot out of you to be that dedicated to something because you take a lot of yourself and put it in or towards whatever that is. And this does look like it'll be worth your time. I do see that because it's a new thing, it's going to take some time to gain wisdom about the situation to know how to step next. But I feel like you have that energy and you have that dedication to it to make it happen. I do feel like whatever this is does make this is spiritually guided. This energy is very spiritually guided. And it is it's so interesting because it feels like it comes with struggles, but it lightens up your energy in your heart, whatever this is. So it's something beautiful, it's something great. It's something that you wanted. It's in alignment with you. It brings you pleasure, it brings you joy, it brings you happiness, spiritual lightenment. Not enlightenment, but lightenment. And with that comes the struggle of being dedicated to it and standing up and defending and learning how to nurture and improve the circumstance. Okay. All right. So let's get into your cards. All right, Scorpio. This wouldn't be a reading of mine if a card didn't fly past my face. That's because I don't use these that often. I can't remember what it's. The Wild Unknown. It just popped into my head. Okay, Scorpio birthday. Okay, we're starting off with the Mother of Cups, the Three of Wands. So this is the Queen of Cups. I'm just going to go and say what it is in the Rider Waite because it'll be easier. The King of Wands, Page of Swords, Devil, the Fool, the Hierophant, Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, Scorpio, we have Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is the dedication part. Not being afraid to give to something that can make you happy or something that you believe in. It can be a little bit frightening to do that. And it's going to take patience, balance. There's a lot of give and take here. Like I said, it's going to be a struggle, and there needs to be a sort of dedication to make sure that you're like actually nurturing, fixing, resolving, getting through things, whatever this circumstance is. Could be love, could be work, could be anything. So I'm generalizing it really heavy. But if you give to it, it'll give back. Six of Pentacles always is like that to me. It's like sharing the burden, sharing the energy, giving, creating limits, knowing healthy boundaries, all that type of thing. It comes with a sort of growth, nurturing, enlightenment type of energy to it. And of course, with Temperance, it's about grace and patience to allow something to grow. And I do feel like there are some struggles because it's new. It just feels new. You're not quite sure. So it's going to take time to learn. So in the past, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords tells me you are, whatever it is, Scorpio, you're already in it, or you already know that it's coming. Okay. It's like there was a small trigger in you to be like, is this a thing that's happening? I need to research it. I need to find out more about it. You're interested. You're like, I'm intrigued to get to know more about this, you know? This word is on the tip of my tongue. Not investigating. Not intuitive. Not intrigued. It'll probably come to me later. But you want to find out more and more about whatever this is. It's coming to your radar, right? So now you've decided to nurture whatever this is. I feel like there is a fear about what the future will hold, or like how it's going to progress, but more about what the long-term plans are. Like if I give myself to this thing that I absolutely love, that I'm absolutely enamored by, that I'm intrigued to know more, and I deep dive into this, am I going to regret it later? That's the energy that I'm getting from you. Am I going to regret this? Is this a mistake? Is this the smartest move for me to make? You do need to let go of the fear of what other people think. I'm getting outside energy. What other people think, how other people view you. This feels to me, Scorpio, like this is your journey. This is specific to you, right? And you have to be true to yourself and what you love. And that's why the Mother of Cups is here, because it's something about that that's very personal. Like it's something that you care about enough to give your to be vulnerable enough to nurture something. Because it does take a bit of vulnerability to nurture something, because you risk getting broken. You risk being hurt. You risk walking into fear or anxieties. But I feel like that it's something that you want to grow. Long story short, but there is a fear about the future. And that future, you shouldn't let it hold you back, right? I'm going to be honest. I see you being very dedicated to this energy. Okay. It feels to me like there's a spiritual push behind you. So the fear that you're feeling is more like, what will other people think? Should I pull back? It's more like your own personal questions about the matter, but spiritual energy is like, like it's something you can't deny. Like an attraction, a drive, a focus. So you can't get something off of your mind. It is there. Like the push is there. I see the push is there. There is also, I'm more generalizing the cards because I'm just getting so many downloads about this energy. I feel like because this is new to you, or because this is something that you don't have the blueprint for, you're just following it through your energy, through your spirit, through your feelings, that it's a little fearful that you're being childish or careless. You're a little bit apprehensive of stepping into this because you don't know what the future holds. All that, what people think, what if you fail? All of that is in there. But I do see you wanting to move forward out of curiosity, if not anything else. Like curious to why you're attached to something, curious to why you feel the need to want to be possessive or dedicated to something or someone. So I see, yeah, the Hierophant tells me dedication. You're dedicated to something already. This could be, I don't know why I'm getting the word contract, a job, a way people see you, a way that you go about life. It's like you've already chosen your status in whatever social structure there is. And I do feel like this sort of goes against it in a way. Yeah, I feel like it goes against it. I feel like this is playing against what that is. So it definitely gives me that feeling of like, once you jump into this or once you try it, once you start it, you kind of have to really be with it. It's like a feeling of, if I do this, I can't go back. But the Father of Wands tells me that you possess the dedication. Like you want to be dedicated to it, but there's a fear of, am I moving too fast? And it's not real because it's just a fear of breaking the pattern of what was, or what you had dedicated or said to yourself in the past. So it's almost like breaking free of that, Scorpio. If this is a person, I feel like a person is willing to go through the trenches with you. That's exactly what I'm getting with that. Someone is willing to go the distance, right? Um, this is also whatever this is for you on a spiritual level. And I keep getting that energy. Like it's pulling you that way, or there's like this mystical spiritual energy that's pulling you that way. Because that's the way that the universe, like that's your next step almost, you know? There's something to learn here. What's interesting is with the Daughter of Pentacles here, I feel like, which is the Knight of Pentacles, you're stuck. And you're stuck because you don't want to release this energy because it feels good. It's something that you want. But also, if you proceed forward, it's like you can't hold on to the handlebars anymore. They're showing me like you riding a bike that's a tricycle and you're taking off the wheels in the back. And once you take off the training wheels, it's like you can't put them back on once you start pedaling, right? And that's what this is. It's like being afraid to take off the training wheels because you feel like they kept you safe. It was a even balance. Like I can be here and I can be there. But it's like you finally have to take this leap. But there's a fear of taking the leap. I love how this ends on the King of Swords. I'm going to tell you why. I know that's weird. But the King of Swords tells me that this is your chance to be direct and clear with what it is that you want. Okay. Are you going to take the training wheels off, or are you going to keep the training wheels on? That's really where you are, right? And you have to be truthful and honest with yourself. Because honestly, if you don't take them off, you'll never learn how to ride the bike. If you take them off, you may fall. But if you're dedicated enough, you can still teach yourself how to ride the bike. You know, it's just that fear of the unknown. I feel like very specific energy, Scorpio. So let me get more into this Six of Swords, because that's what's calling to me for the first. Something that's meant to be. Yeah, there's this deep feel. Oh my God. There's this deep feeling that something is meant to be. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Moon, and the Page of Cups, right? And it feels very lighthearted, like flirting around with something, just dipping your toe in the water type of energy. Being fearful because you don't know what's going to come next. Being confused. What if it's not what you want it to be? There's so many questions here, but the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers just confirmed to me that this is a spiritual gift. You know, like it is for you. It is here for you on your path. Take it. And then on the Hierophant, there was the Seven of Swords that just popped right out. And it talks about you needing to be honest with yourself instead of holding on to the status quo or what was. It's okay to change things. It's okay to make different decisions because this is for you, your spiritual growth, your enlightenment, your moving forward. Yeah. You have all of these thoughts about what other people will think. If it fails, will this be a hit to my ego? Or is this going to be something that looms over me like a dark cloud? But the thing about the Page of Wands is there's always a possibility, you know? It's like, it's worth exploring to find out. You know, the Page of Wands is like, I don't know what's there, but we should probably go see, you know? That's what that is about. But there's it's like not wanting to be foolish, not wanting to be childish, but also being pulled towards something. It's still the same thing. Mm. I'm gonna tell you. So this is not believing in love or feeling like you will never have that desire to like inspiration for something. This is also not thinking that your dreams will ever come true, just kind of floating through, trying to be happy with what you have. And then all of that changing because there's something that makes you feel that way. There's someone that makes you feel in love. There's something that makes you feel the desire to have it, to achieve the goal, you know? Um, that's what it is. This is like a shock to the system almost, Scorpio, because it's like, oh man, I never. Wait, what? It's like it's like when someone says, and I see this all the time, especially people I know as well. I want to be in love. I want to find my soulmate. I want to um be married and all this, and then they're faced with the opportunity to do so and they can't make the decision. They're afraid to move, they're afraid to let someone move in, they're afraid to change the kitchen, they're afraid to get rid of their couch so the other person can bring their couch in. All of these things, okay? And that's what it feels like. It feels like you're faced with the I was gonna say impending doom, but the reality of the situation, and you're like, wait. I'm not sure if I'm actually ready. But you are. You are. This is a gift to you. And what's interesting is it's coming at you very lightly and gently. It's not coming at you like punch to the face. So there's a grace to this whole thing as well. Which I feel like I said that earlier too. Yeah, with the temperance. Yeah, you got to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself and what you want in the future. Don't think about how you feel about it right now. It's like I'm going to be you know how when you're a teenager and something happens to you like I don't know, you get embarrassed and you're like, oh my God, I'll never live this out. But then you think about it now and you're like, I barely even remember it. It feels like that. So think more about your future self, you know? Like what would you want? What do you really want? What matters? What really matters, and then make the first step and be honest with yourself. That's what I'm seeing, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it there because that is what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. I'll put you on pause really quick. And then we are going to do that crystal card for you. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back. Let's do your crystal reading. Lithium quartz. Wow. When I tell you you're spiritually connected to whatever this is, I'm gonna tell you again because I'm serious. Yeah, especially with this one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Harmoniousness, peacefulness, joy, interconnectedness. So, being still claims the activity in our heads and put us back in touch with our bodies, our spirits, and the conscious universe. Lithium quartz appears as a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. You just need to amplify some of the qualities that you can bring in a sense of joy and fulfillment by giving them quiet, calm attention. Overstimulation can be distracting, so refresh yourself with some time spent in or around nature or nature's creatures. Whether it is a furry, warm animal or a pond with fish swimming happily. Retrain your senses to recognize that all is well when you are tuned in to the rhythms of the earth and aware of interconnectedness. The water, the sky, yourself, and the ground beneath your feet. The breeze, the birds flying from tree to tree. Turn your face to the sun, recognizing that just as you drink in its rays, you are always drinking in the pure joy and love available to you from the conscious universe. Today is a day for experiencing peacefulness, harmony, and happiness. So, lithium quartz can be used in meditation to release attachment to a specific outcome or even just held in the hand to calm frayed nerves. Having one on your nightstand, tucked into a pillowcase, can assist those who have difficulty sleeping due to an overactive mind. Yeah, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, listen to your intuition, listen to where that drive and that sort of possessive, quote unquote, energy is taking you. Because I feel like spirit is trying to drive you somewhere, but your mind is doubting it or making excuses of it for it. So, yeah. Now, thank you for being here. Happy birthday again, Scorpio. Now, if you want the extended reading, it is on Patreon. Okay? So check me out there. If not, I will see you later. I love you. Bye-bye.